Okay, it depends. Sometimes I come here to the forest and I have a topic in mind because I think about you guys and they are topics that come up before I fall asleep, because I usually need some time to fall asleep. I have about 30 minutes at least where I'm laying in bed and trying to sleep, and there sometimes topics come up that I know these topics are the ones that I have to talk about. I always have to pay attention to not make a plan in my head, because the things that I'm telling you and the message that I give you, I don't want them to be planned. I don't want them to be too much from me. They are from me, of course. Many times I tell you stories about myself, but I always have to be and stay an open channel for information that come through, that you have to hear. And all is connected, and you watching this video is not a coincidence, and you will understand why I'm telling you all this in a moment. Just stay with me. Okay, this time I came to the forest and I did not have any insight to tell you. I just knew that the right messages will come at the right time. And this way of making videos, to be honest, is sometimes not easy, because I feel like I want to be prepared. I want to know what I tell you, but it's not up to me what I tell you. And often I have to really go out of the way so that the right message comes through. And this time, and now we're coming to the real topic of today's video. I came to the forest and I had no idea what I will talk about. And so I prepared my camera, everything, and I was standing here and a kind of a pressure came up. I knew I want to film a video. I know it's so beautiful outside. I want to share something today, but nothing came. And this pressure became bigger and bigger. And I thought, okay, I have to figure out what I talk about today. I have to figure it out. Well, I check my notes, because of course I have a lot of notes in my phone where I know all the insights that come to me, all the things that I think about, and all this information that I get. But I thought, no, I don't check my notes. And it became nearly painful. I was there, I have to check my notes. I have to check my notes. I will find something important. Something will something will stand up. Something will be like this one word or this one sentence that will be clear that this is the topic of today's video. But I did not want to do that. I really wanted to try it out. See how far my trust goes. How far my faith goes. And what will happen if I don't give up on my trust? What will happen if I really decide on not micromanaging the situation? And what happens if I really leave it in the hands of the thing above and the earth below? Will they really help me? Will there really come an information? Will God tell me what to tell you? Will Mother Earth tell me what to tell you? Or will I be here standing and just talking nonsense? And you maybe are thinking now that this is what is happening, but it's not. The topic is staying in your trust, even if it's painful. The way I did with the topic today. There are things that you have to trust in your life. Let's say you want to change something, you want to better yourself. You go through rough times in your life, but you know that you want to have better times and you're working towards these better times. Or let's say you want to manifest something. You want to manifest love, money, health, whatever. Something kind of big in your life. And you do all that you can do, right? You do your baby steps maybe in the direction of your dreams. You read the books that help you. You seek help also. You do all the things, or you do all your manifestation things. But then comes the time where you did all you can do. And then you know that there is nothing else you can do at the moment. And the only thing that you can do is trust. Trusting that everything will work out. And also trusting that the next step will come to you. That you will know what the next step is. And if you know some of my videos already, you know that it is not good to micromanage everything. So if you have a desire, have that desire. Have the end goal and the end feeling in mind. But don't think that you need to know every step on the way. That's not how it works. It is with a GPS system. And I always talk about that in my courses and in my coachings. When you put in Google Maps that you want to get somewhere. Like you put in your end destination, but you've never been there. So you don't know how the path will be. You don't know how often you will have to go left or right. You don't know that. You just put in the end destination. Then let's say you sit in your car, you have there Google Maps with a destination in it, and you press start. And then when you move, and only when you move, Google Maps begins to show you the way. And after you press start and you are moving in a direction so that Google Maps can tell you the next turn, will it tell you all the turns that you have to go? Will it tell you, now you have to go left, then right, then straight ahead, then the second left, then there's a roundabout, there you take the second exit, and then there's another 300 meters, then you go left, and so on. No, it would just tell you the next step, and maybe the step afterwards. You can already kind of predict that one, right? But it will never tell you all the steps. And then sometimes something happens. And this happened to me many times. You see that you have to go right, so your next turn is right. But you are on this road that, let's say in a city or in a town, and there are all these many streets that go right. And you just know that one of these is the right turn, but you're not sure which one will it be. You know, there are so many right turns, and you know one is yours, but you're not sure. So you have to wait. You have really to wait until you see it exactly on Google Maps, until maybe you hear the voice like, in 10 meters, go right. I don't know. You just have to wait for the moment where it's completely clear which turn is yours. And I don't know about you, but for me, that is nerve-wracking. Even more if it's in a city. Like in a city, I always have to pay attention to not go crazy in a car when I don't know the city. And so you are there with this kind of tension, and you know, okay, this turn will come, but I don't know which one it is. I don't know which one it is, but I know it comes. I know it comes. I know it comes. And you have to wait. You have to wait. You can't do anything else than wait. And this is what I'm talking about. Waiting and trusting. And when this moment comes where you feel like you can't trust anymore, it's just too much. You waited so long already, and it's so difficult, and you came so far, but still like these last steps, and you are there and you're waiting, like, why it's not working? Why I don't know my next turn? Why this thing doesn't come to me? Why it's so difficult? Why it's so hard? Why it's so painful? Well, then, my friend, you reach the ultimate test for your growth, for reaching your goals, for the trust and the love in God. And I tell you, reaching that moment where you think you can't anymore. And then you decide that you can. And you can because you trust. And you can because you trust in yourself. You trust in spirit. You trust in Mother Earth. You trust that you are here for a reason. You trust that everything is unfolding the way it should be unfolding. Then congratulations, because you just made a quantum leap in your life. You just changed your timeline. You arrived at a new level, at the level of a person that really trusts the universe, that really trusts God, that really trusts the path. And that will skyrocket you to levels and to things that you would have never been able to imagine. And with that, you will reach your goals much faster. So when trust gets uncomfortable, know that you are on the most amazing and most right path that you could be. So have you ever reached that moment? Are you now reaching that moment where you need to trust just a little bit more, even if it's so tiring? Let me know in the comments down below. Talk to me. I would love that. And I see you in the next one. Bye.